everybody. So this week is, I don't know, I think it's easy. So maybe not, I don't know. Okay, so we have our exam over chapter 7, 9, 10, and 11. And we have our papers due by Wednesday, 23rd at 11:59. So the exam is the exam already open? So I tried to open like the 8 and 16 weeks a little bit early. If it's not open, it's getting ready to open. So you have the exam and you have the paper. Those are the only two things you have to do this week. We don't have any PowerPoints, any of that stuff. The paper, if you're like some of my people in my in-person class, you haven't even started yet. So I'm going to say this. Don't do it over the same thing we did before. Don't try to recycle your paper in this class. If you want to redo that paper in another class and they don't care, that's fine. You wrote the paper, it's your stuff. Don't redo it in here because I will not accept it. So you'll need new scholarly articles. You need to make sure that it's not the same as the other one. But I will also say you do not need to choose a chapter. So you don't need to choose like the entire chapter 7. Choose one thing. I always say I like the compare and contrast papers because you get, especially with this one, you have to write 3 pages. So you say you write the first one, let's say you're talking about sex, the difference between sex and gender. So the first page you talk about what is biological sex, the next page you talk about gender, and the third page you can compare and contrast them or something, or you choose something from a different one of the other chapters. Yeah, we have there are 4 chapters there, so you should be able to choose one of those things, get information out of the book. It's not a scholarly article, so you can use the book, but you also need your articles. That's kind of the point of why you need to do this, is because we want you to be able to look up, know what's scholarly, what's not, websites not scholarly. Usually if you put in scholarly articles that have to do with sex, you're going to get those. You might have to weed them out, but you'll get them. Yeah, make sure you read the instructions. Make sure that you do 3 pages. I can't grade the content if it's not there. You can't get the points if I can't grade the content. So make sure you do the 3 pages because you get 20 points right off the bat because you did 3 pages. 60 points if you have content. I can't grade for content if you only have a page and a fourth. That means if I divide that by 3 pages, you get 20 points for each page. And you can kind of add that up. If you don't give me all the pages, then I'm not going to be able to grade content. I can grade content on 1 page. So I want you all to get the points. We're getting at the end of the semester. A lot of people are going, how do I get my grade back up? If it's too far gone, you might not be able to, but I can't carry you along. You have to want to do it. These 8 weeks are crazy. I mean, no, we're 16. Yeah, the 16th. I just did 8 weeks. The 16th are not as crazy as the other ones. So, but you have to make sure that you keep up with stuff. After this, downhill, I will say that I just posted an extra credit. It's watch a video, write a paper over it, make sure you do what the directions say that you can get the points for that too, the extra credit for that, because it's a pretty big chunk of extra credit. Yeah, I think that's all we need to discuss. I will say, if you got feedback, so I had somebody say, I told them, read the feedback from your last paper and work off of that. If you got, if you didn't get points for something, you got points counted off, look at what you got counted off for and fix that. And they go, I didn't even look at it. I just looked at the grade. Okay, I took a lot of time to make sure I give you pointers on stuff. If you didn't read it, go back, read it. You'll understand why you got a certain grade. The rubric's right there. Yeah, just read it and say, okay, I'll do this time and I'll be able to get a better grade. Or maybe you got an outstanding grade and you'll get another outstanding grade. So, yeah, that's all I have to say for this week. I will say have a great holiday week, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much a holiday week, even though we're here for 2 days next week. Yeah, try to get everything done early and then you're free for a week. I will check back in with you guys next week probably, but yeah, we're almost finished. we're almost finished. We're almost there. So just hang in there and, yeah, eat lots of food this week.